We're with Dax. Of course, he is 10 years old. He's officially retired as of yesterday, right? Deputy John Verlenza is with us now. He's been his handler since the start, right?
Yes, since 2015.
2015. Talk to us about, so he had an injury, struggling to get back from that. So now he's going to retire, right?
Correct.
He's done a lot for this county up here.
He has over the last 9 years, so he certainly earned it.
Talk to us about his injury real quick and how he's doing.
Well, he had an injury during an apprehension while assisting another agency to the point where it was pretty severe. He lost the ability to use his rear legs, so he has some temporary paralysis. He made some steady recovery from that in the first few weeks after the injury, but because of his age, he's still prone to some relapse, so we have up and down, some sort of peaks and valleys going on here with good days and bad days. And today was a good day. He was moving around earlier and tired himself out, so he's enjoying the sun.
It's the sunshine, I think, right?
I think it is. So
yeah.
he's enjoying that and getting a little rest now.
But what has he done for Lake County?
Well, he's done a lot. He's had hundreds of successful deployments where he's located people, whether that be fleeing felons, elderly subjects with in mental crisis, lost children, lost adults. In addition to that, he's seized millions of dollars in currency, hundreds of kilos of narcotics. So I mean, he's pretty much done it all as a cross-trained dog. So he's not a single purpose. He's been out there doing many jobs, many tasks for the full 9 years.
Now he gets to enjoy some retirement. What do you think he's going to be doing in his retirement?
I think he's going to be doing a lot of this, sleeping, which he enjoys when he's off duty anyway, eating, swimming if it ever warms up.
Swimming, you said swimming is one of his things. And he's got kind of a favorite treat.
He does. His favorite treat is raw chicken wings.
Raw chicken wings, you guys.
He enjoys those.
Raw chicken wings.
So he'll get plenty of those in retirement.
So if you're at the summer, if you're at your local swimming hole and you see Dax, maybe toss him a frozen chicken wing.
Yeah, he'd appreciate that.
Okay, you've got a lot of love, a lot of support from the community. Just
Very
a huge amount of cards, you were telling me, and just
hundreds of letters, cards, gifts, flowers. He's received a lot of sympathy cards from across the country. California, I think the furthest one was from Alaska.
Alaska. What do you think it is about Dax that you know gives that love?
I think the allure is people love animals, love dogs, cats. They love the working dogs, and you know what they bring to the table, you know, for law enforcement, where they can do things that we can't. And you know, he's such a good-natured dog. He's not a mean dog in any way. He's just trained to be tough, and he's got a gentle demeanor, actually. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to pet him.
Yeah. So this happened about a month ago. What's your job been like for the past month? A little quiet?
Yeah, lonely. Because he's not in the car with me. You get used to having your partner there with you every time you're on duty in the back of the car, and you know, I still reach back to pet him sometimes, and he's not there. So that tugs on your heartstrings a bit. So it's been an adjustment.
But how proud of you?
Very proud, very proud. I was always proud of him before, but more so with how he's carried himself, you know, after the injury, his drive to recover from that and move on. So he certainly earned his retirement.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of retirement, it was official yesterday, but you've got kind of a public thing going on next week. Tell us about it.
We do. We'll be right back here at our substation, County 2 in Libertyville at 11 a.m., and that's open to the public.
Scott, what a great afternoon I had up in Libertyville. I want to thank Deputy John Verlenza for letting us meet Dax. I'd actually never met him before, which was great. And again, that public kind of retirement celebration, 11 a.m. on Wednesday at the Libertyville substation. That's 1301 North Milwaukee. I think it's going to be a big party.
I think it will
for
too.
Dax.
You know, I have an Instagram page. It's dedicated to shelter dogs. It's called Hugo's Heroes. And over the years, on occasion, I have posted when Dax has done something great. And I can't tell you the responses. He's a legend, especially on social media.
People love Dax. We love him. He has definitely earned this retirement. I did ask the deputy, do you want to keep going? This is his first canine. He said, I do. This is now in my blood. But we have to give Dax a proper retirement, give him some space, and let him get his well-deserved retirement.
Exactly. And it's nice to see you got all that German Shepherd glitter off of your dress.
No, it's not. I sat down at my desk, and there was still some on my desk.
Good stuff,
It was
Elizabeth.
Great.